raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
I do.
Please state and spell your name for the record.
Kerri Thurber, Kerri Thurber.
Thank you.
Ms. Thurber, where do you live?
I live in Somerset, Massachusetts.
I'm having trouble hearing.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
You live in Somerset, Massachusetts. Who do you live with?
I live with my husband, Justin, and my 3 kids.
And your 3 kids, are they in school?
They are, yes.
When did you start? Well, what's your education like?
I went to Rhode Island College for music ed and a bachelor's in music.
You have to speak up, ma'am. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay, closer.
Try to just keep talking into the mic.
Okay. So I received my bachelor's from Rhode Island College in 2000.
And when did you start working after school?
I actually worked in Taunton for a couple of months, and then I ended up leaving when summer break came, and then I started working at Barrington Middle School September of 2001 as a long-term sub.
I'm still having, you could just enunciate a little bit. It's
Sure.
just not carrying that well.
Okay. So I was hired in September of 2001 as a long-term sub at Barrington Middle School for chorus and music.
And then eventually did that become a permanent full-time position?
It did, yes.
Okay. Roughly when?
After that school year, so it would have, the position became permanent in the 2002-2003 school year.
And up until you were suspended on November 2nd of 2021, did you continuously work in Barrington as a music teacher?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Was it always at the middle school?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about what you did as a music teacher in Barrington Middle School?
Yeah, I worked with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade singers. So they signed up for my class. So taught them to sing properly, taught them to read music. In addition, I also taught general music classes as well.
Did you participate in any performances with your students?
Yes, we did a lot. We did a lot of performance for the community. We performed at Rhode Island State House, Nell's conferences, Swanton Wong, Barrington tree lighting every year, and different community events.
Was there something called Arts Alive Barrington that you participated
Sorry,
in?
what? I didn't get it.
Was there something called Arts Alive Barrington that you participated in?
Yes, yes.
How did that come about?
The artistic director, Dina Davis, came to the middle school one day, I think it was sometime in 2014, and asked if I would help them and be their musical director for any of the shows that they did at the middle school.
And did you do anything with Rhode Island College music practicum?
Yes.
And what was that?
So what the practicum is college students who are music ed majors, and before their student teaching, they get a little bit of what they call practicum experience. So they come in to a classroom, they observe a teacher and learn from the teacher, and then they get to practice teaching a little bit with students.
Okay. You heard the testimony from Mr. Missouri that you were a highly qualified teacher for your entire tenure, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Never had any disciplinary issues?
No.
What was your relationship with students and parents over the course of the 20 years?
It was excellent. It was excellent. My students and I had an awesome rapport, and same with parents.
You receive cards and letters from them over the years?
Many, yes.
Supportive and thankful for what you've done?
Yes.
How does this action by the committee, how does it affect you?
Well, I'm not making music with students anymore. That's really kind of a hole in my heart, because that's a love that I have, is to work with kids and to make them better musicians, better people, and that's missing.
You heard testimony that allowing you to continue to work with these students would be an under burden on the district, in part because there could be a disruption to their education if you had a quarantine for a period of time. Are you aware of the impact that your suspension and termination has had on the students in your classroom since you left?
Yes, they've had, for the 2 months that I was on suspension, they had either teacher coverage or a daily sub in there. They had no music instruction whatsoever during that time.
I'm going to move to strike for a lack of foundation.
Assisting Mr.
How are you aware of this?
Just from what students and parents and colleagues would tell me.
You have to speak up.
I can't hear
Trailed
the
off.
Can you say that again?
From what students and parents and colleagues would tell me.
Okay. You have anything else you want to add?
No, thank you.
I have nothing further.
I just have a couple of questions for Ms. Thurber, not many. Ms. Thurber, since you have been not working for Barrington, have you had other employment?
Objection, Williams.
Mr. Picciarelli opened the door.
I can't hear you.
Mr. Picciarelli, you opened the door. You've talked about opening the door, and when the other side opened the door, I let you go through. This time you opened the door. Ms. Rao asked the question. Can I read back?
Have you had other employment?
Yes, I've been working as a substitute teacher at Barrington Christian Academy.
Has that work been continuous? In other words, you work every day?
Yes,
Okay. And is that a position that is long-term or short-term?
it is long-term, just until the end of this school year.
Okay. And in that capacity, do you work with students in delivering choral instruction?
No, I do not.
Okay, what do you do?
Right now, I am just supervising Spanish classes. They're doing Spanish online. So they're learning through an online program, and I'm in the classroom just supervising them, making sure that they're doing their work.
Okay. Do you have any Spanish certification?
No.
And you said that you had received information from students, parents, and colleagues regarding the ongoing experience in the classroom.
Yes.
Okay. And what students have you received information? What parents?
I'm going to object. Do we really need to know the names of people?
And again, you opened.
They're
you
under
opened
eight,
the
they're
door.
I'm going to direct, if she doesn't feel comfortable answering.
You gotta start again.
I'm sorry. If she doesn't feel comfortable answering, I'm going to tell her she doesn't have to answer. I don't care what you do about it.
What parents have you put the students aside? What parents have you spoken with?
If you feel comfortable, tell me.
I don't feel comfortable answering that.
And for the record, I'm going to direct the witness to answer the question.
And I'm directing her now to.
Yeah.
And what colleagues have you talked with?
I'm going to, again, if you're not comfortable answering that, don't answer.
And I'm going to direct the witness to answer, and I want the witness to understand that the committee can draw a negative inference from your refusal to answer it.
You can advise the committee anything you wish.
So what colleagues have reported to you the status of the students?
My partner, Dan Yankowitz.
Last name, I'm sorry.
Yankowitz.
Okay, has Ms., what's her last name?
Yankowitz.
Has she reported that your position has been filled by a teacher from East Greenwich?
She has, yes.
And do you know that teacher who took your position?
Not, I've met her.
Was she a student intern here for some period of time?
She was, yes.
She's quite good, right?
I don't know. She was a student teacher at the time.
And you have sought unemployment benefits in addition to having a job as a substitute teacher, correct?
I'm going to object this.
I'll sustain that.
Thank you.
I have no further questions.